An end to restaurant tipping? Maybe. I'm Jim Jelter at MarketWatch, and let's face it, the most dreaded moment when dining out is the gratuity, trying to figure out how much you should add to the check. It's a lot like filling out a report card. Was the meal an A or an F? Are you rewarding the server, the chef, or both? And then there's the math. 5%, 15%, 20%? Apparently, some restaurants get it. They understand just how awkward the whole tipping ritual is for everyone, and they've done away with it entirely. Charles Passy, one of our personal finance writers, found that Sushi Yasuda, a high-end Japanese restaurant in New York, recently raised its prices by about 15% to cover servers' salaries, and it's asking customers not to tip. They don't have to. It's included in the price. Simple. While Sushi Yasuda might be among the latest to make the move, enough well-known eateries have already done it that it's probably safe to call it a movement. Thomas Keller's Per Se restaurant in New York, Alice Waters' Chez Panisse in Berkeley, and the French Laundry in Yountville, California, are among a growing number of esteemed establishments to go tipless. And the restaurant's owners are discovering something that might not be so obvious to the public. Their employees like it. The service actually improves because the staff feels empowered. They can do their jobs with more confidence, knowing that they have a reliable income. At the same time, customers avoid that awful moment at the end of the meal when they're essentially asked to unilaterally determine a waiter's wages. It's also typically a better deal for the kitchen and support staff. At places where tips are split among all the employees, they have a clearer idea what their stake of the spoils will be. And there's less mystery involved in how management divvies up the gratuities, something that can and has led to lawsuits by employees who don't feel like they're getting their fair share. Still, there are traditionalists who defend tipping. Their main argument is that it ensures accountability. If workers know that the size of their tip depends on the quality of their service, they're going to do their best to ensure the diners go home happy. But in many countries, that's a foreign concept. Many European countries, for example, did away with tipping a long time ago. The cost of service is included automatically, so there's no discussion, no second guessing, no awkward moment. Of course, convincing Americans that they don't need to leave a little something extra could take a while.